Hey, how you doing? What's up? Having a good day? That's good to hear. Welcome to the stream. Hello everybody. My name is Alin Laphel, your sheep adventuring VTuber. I am here today to do art and stream for you. Thank you for coming. I do hope you enjoy the stream and have a lot of fun just chatting. Please, enjoy. Hey yo sheepies, wake up, stay off the grill, don't get your wool into a fluff. It's Allen time. Yo, Geico. Give me a second, let me just call him. I'm just gonna be working out some commissions. I got a couple to do. Hey Fenner, how you doing? How are you doing, Fenner? Do you like it how she's pulling out that cat from her black hole? They done the NPC. I'm fine, and you? I seen those, like the NPC streams. Like, do they still do that on TikTok? I don't know what the TikTok meta is right now, nor do I probably even care, if anything. But I'm kind of curious if they still do the. I'm curious if they still do the NPC things where it's like, hey, thank you for the hot dogs. Hey, thank you for the hot dogs. Part of me can kind of see the appeal of it because technically it's like a Tamagotchi. It's like people are pretending to be your Tamagotchi in a way, but honestly, I can't imagine. I can't imagine doing something like that. Neko Arc has they escaped? Really? Like a streamer or a VTuber streamer? Let me tell you guys about my day. So I went to the vet. Well, maybe not vet, it's PetSmart, but they have a vet in there, right? And I got that plan, the stupid plan, right? But that's not the point. So I went there because last week I took my dog to the vet, and apparently, right, they said, oh yeah, we need to get his vaccines renewed next week because we did blah, 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 blah. I forgot the reason for it, right? So they said to come back next week, so I came back next week, which was today, and essentially I went there and I brought them, and then they said like, oh, this won't take long, it'll take 10 to 20 minutes. Do you want to wait? And I said, yeah. And I said, also, I'm going to stop by the grocery store in those 10 minutes because it was like literally right next door, right? So I went to the grocery store, I rushed, I grabbed things I needed like cereal, milk, this is foreshadowing, milk, cereal, cookies, onions, tomatoes, things that I need, right? And then I got back and they're not done yet, so I decided to just sit on the bench and wait the 20 minutes. And then it became 1 hour. And then after 1 hour, I decided like, hey, what's up? And they said, oh, your dog, we didn't know you were supposed to be here, or something like that. I forgot what they said especially, but they were telling me that like apparently like they thought I was just a drop off and just leave, even though I said I'll just wait. And apparently someone else had the same problem because they were coming back over and over too, just like me, right? And I said, no, what's the progress of my dog? So they went back, they did a checkup and all that stuff. And then like another hour later, I got my dog back. He was okay, vaccine's done, and I left. So I was there for like a good 2 hours, and I had milk in the car for like an hour and a half. VTuber, really? What kind of channel do they have? Is it on YouTube right now, or is it on Twitch? So I think the milk is still good. Like, the temperature of the car was like 80 degrees or something. It was slightly still cold, the milk, right? You could hear my dog even though he got vaccinated, and they said that he's gonna be sleepy. Right? Do you hear him? Do you hear the sleepy dog in the background? YouTube? I see. What kind of content did they do? Did they play video games or did they talk about Fate? Sort of like a content creator for a game, you know? Oh yeah, I forgot to turn on the sheepy's voice. Such an eepy dog. Yeah, they told me that he's gonna be sleepy all day as a side effect for the vaccine, but that was a lie. That was a darn lie. Either that or that dog's just special. He's a very special dog. There we go. I think you guys have voice now. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up commissions today. And yeah, I didn't get anything done because when I went there, I thought like, they told me on the phone that would be 10 to 20 minutes. I was like, okay, that's not so long. No point in bringing my iPad, right, to draw and work. Quotation mark work. So I decided to not bring my iPad. And let me tell you, that was like the biggest mistake I made because like I was sitting there for like a 2-hour session and I could have got so much things done in that time, right? But I did enjoy playing a lot of Uma Musume, YouTube and Twitch. What did I do though? Like, do they have like copyrights on like playing like Fate games, or do they like I'm kind of curious what kind of digs they're gonna be doing as a VTuber. As a VTuber myself, you need to get yourself permissions to play specific games. There you go. That's interesting. I actually don't know much about Fate or what was the other thing that the one with the vampires that was also done by the Fate people. What was the person name? It's the one where Neko Arc actually came from. Not Fate. It's something Tsukihime, I believe it's called Tsukihime. I haven't played or read or seen anything of Tsukihime as well. I know that one's pretty popular too. Fate and Tsukihime were really popular works of his. Kind of crazy too to see that they still exist today. There you go. Oh wait, that reminds me. I think I forgot to finish up the other one. Because I forgot to change her arm. Nope, not that one. Not the clown. Don't look at the clown. We're clowning around now. Yeah, that's right. She has like a specific arm thing on her. Okay. I was gonna work on Fifi's commission, but I thought about it and it might be too lewd. Like, I think this commission I've done for Fifi is probably the lewdest one I've done yet. Because at least the other one is like teasing and stuff. Well, I guess this one's technically teasing, but this one's like fully sexual. If that makes sense. Like, I don't know. It feels like more sexy than my normal commission I do for Fifi normally. She's playing Hollow Knight. Ah! Does she act like herself, or does she just act like a regular VTuber? Does she act like Neko Arc? Is she like slurring all her words and go like, yeah, I'm happy, yeah? Because I can't imagine having to do that a whole stream. She's a strong VTuber after all. That's really cool though. I'm telling you. Sonic is a VTuber too. Did you guys know that? There's like a Sonic VTuber. There's a Neptunia VTuber technically. I mean, Granblue has Lyria as a VTuber. I feel like VTubers is the future. In other words, you guys need to become VTubers too. The VTuber wave is here. Slurred speech. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I gotta check that out. That sounds kind of cute. Yeah. Gotta commend her. It's actually the voice actress that did Nicole Fark. I know, imagine being a VTuber. Right? If you're a VTuber in my chat, please raise your hand at this very moment. Anybody? Anybody? Raise your hand so I can ban you from my channel. Have you seen that? Like, I was actually listening to some videos about like some crazy like content creators and stuff where like they make it so that their whole like community can only talk about them, and if anybody talks about anybody else, they would like ban them on the spot. I forgot who it was. It was like some sort of like, it was like some sort of Minecraft YouTuber, I guess. I don't know, but they would essentially not let anybody be talked about except for them and on their own Discord. Paranyo. Honestly, I should play a character. I should rebrand and become a wolf in sheep clothing. Wouldn't that be so clever, so cute? Am I not the brightest idea ever? There we go. Oh, I forgot her Halo too. Did I forget Halo? I thought I drew her Halo on here. I guess not. I could have swore I did, but maybe I didn't. I really gotta like make an asset for these things. Alpha Laphel. Yeah! Let me tell you about being an alpha. I was actually looking at a video on Twitter, right? Not doom scrolling, guys. Don't worry, I'm not doom scrolling. But I was looking at a video on Twitter. It was talking about all the different types of males, like alpha, beta, omega, sigma. And I just thought like, wow, this is really stupid. I don't know. There's like something so stupid about classifying males into different groups like that. Like, is that like, nobody really believes anything unironically, right? They're not like saying, yeah, we're the alpha of the pack, the males, right? We command all the betas and the epsilons and the what's this F stand for? Falcons. Punch, right? There is no way there's anybody that authentically thinks like that. And if they are, I think there's something a little wrong with them.
There are absolutely people who take
Do
it
they?
seriously.
Like, do they actually go like, ah, bruh, you welcome to the Alpha Sigmas. We are like the best in the city, bruh. Like, maybe in college, because they had the whole like frat thing. But I think like once you're out of college, people tend to grow out of it. I think the thing is too, like most of the time people who join those like sororities, what's it called? Alpha beta? What do they call those alpha beta things again? Sororities? Fraternities. Fraternities? I think it's called fraternities? Which is like a fraternity ward. Wait a second. So people who like join those are usually just there for networking more than like being like the bra culture, isn't it? They don't talk about bras all the time, do they? They're like, bruh. That's what I remember, like the reason people try to tell me. They're like, you're gonna make some lifelong friends, Alan. You're gonna join this fraternity and we're gonna be like brothers. And I was thinking like, do I really want that? Do I really want to be brothers with a bunch of like, I mean, for lack of a better term, meatheads? They were like saying like, they were like going like, Alan, come on, let's go to the fraternity party. There's gonna be a bunch of chicks. And I was like, that's cool, but I got homework and video games to play. Am I what they call a beta male? I probably am, but I just thought it was funny because I remember like there was a couple things I got invited to, but I just hard reject.
I know people in their 40s who take
Do
the
they?
Alpha Sigma stuff seriously.
That's crazy. They never grew up. I say as the anime fan that goes kawaii ugu ugu moi moi kyun. But yeah, like back when I was in college, I think I got invited to maybe like 1 or 2 fraternities. Like one fraternity was like one in this like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like one of those things where like when you're new to the campus, they have those tables out and they're just like I don't remember if it was just like telling you about classes or things, but I remember one that was just like a fraternity and trying to invite me, and they're like, "Yeah, you look like a pretty cool bra," and I was like, "Yeah, I am a cool bra," smiley face. I am a pretty cool bra. But then I rejected them. They're like, you want to come to the fraternity thing, blah 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 blah, and I was like, if I have time, maybe. I don't say no. I never say no. I'm so beta that I never say no. So I just like, you know, I just said like maybe sometime. And then like another person tried to invite me in my dorm, right? And the thing was like, they were trying to join a fraternity, I believe, but I don't know if they got rejected by fraternities or if they just didn't like any of the fraternities on the campus. But they're like, I'm gonna start my own fraternity. And he was like looking for a whole bunch of people to join his fraternity. And he asked me because he says, Alan, man, you gotta think about your future. I'm like, what kind of future lies within a fraternity? Maybe he's right. The connections you make along the way. But to me, I don't know. The fraternity so far left a bad taste in my mouth. And it was the very same guy, right? That like he invited me to his room because he wanted to tell me about some important things. I was like, sure, I guess. What are these important things? And when I got there, he had like these 2 guys there, right? And they were trying to sell me and this other guy he talked into going there on a pyramid scam. They were like, hey, we got this new energy drink. It's a startup. If you get in now, you'll get all the money. Like it's literally 100% generic pyramid scam, right? Essentially, if I buy in now, anybody that I sell my stuff to will always buy products from me, and anybody below them, I will always take a cut of commission. It's basically like I'm gonna be on the top and getting things. And I even pointed out like, is this a pyramid scam? And they're like, no, it's not a pyramid scam because we're a little bit different. And I inquired how they're different, but they never really explained. They were just like telling me about how it works. And then we even had like a little like 10-minute break. Like the other guy and I made friends because like we were both annoyed that we were here. He like, I don't know, I was just like floating around. It was like my first few days in the university. I was like a freshman, right? I was fresh off the press, coming from, I was a country bumpkin. I came from out of town, right? I came from like a small little town. I didn't know what the city was like. And they were trying to sell me on a pyramid scam. I really am a country bumpkin. Like, I never realized how much of a country bumpkin I am. Like, you know those animes where it shows like the country bumpkin and they're looking around the city and they're like, whoa, wow, ooh, ah, that was literally me. And I still do that too around the city. I get like intrigued and perplexed whenever like I visit somewhere big and just see like all the crazy things they have, right? Like whenever I go to LA and the Expo Center and I see like the city outside of it, it's crazy, really big. Like the small town I came from, very tiny. No skyscrapers, no buildings. We have Walmart, McDonald's, Denny's, Burger King, you know, the standards. But we don't have anything like super big. So I was pretty much a country bumpkin. Yeah, I'm like a country bumpkin, like coming to the city. And my friend even pointed it out to me because like we were supposed to go on a trip to a like this job meetup, this job interview thing. I forgot what it was supposed to be. It was basically like people in the what did they call it? The workplace. People in the, it was basically a networking party, for lack of a better term. But basically, we all broke into groups, and we had to work with our groups inside each of the networking groups, right? Just to make friends with the people in the, what did they call it? People in the industry. Yeah, people in the industry, right? So we were in a group, and we went as a group, and my friend was driving, and I was with another guy. And when we were driving through the city, I was just like looking around the city at all the billboards. I was looking at like, wow, look at that mural. It was all painted. And I saw like a giant graffiti wall, and I saw like a brick wall. I was like, whoa, look at that brick wall. I've never seen a brick wall before. And the guy was like, Alan, you are such a country bumpkin. I was like, wow, yeah, I guess. Back again. We are back. Tell no one. I see you. Yo, oh. Hey, Jeremy. I'm just telling stories about my college days. Back when I was in college, and my friend, like when I was a country bumpkin. I'm still technically a country bumpkin. Not as much as I was before, but I'm still pretty much a country bumpkin. Like, I'm still like fascinated by the things that happen in the city. It was kind of fun though. It's fun being a country bumpkin. Everything's like so exciting and new here. Like, I don't know. It's like, you guys don't milk cows here? Wow, that's weird. The thing is, like, I guess my area would be considered, like, my hometown was considered a farm area. They had a farm nearby, right? They raise horses, donkeys, chickens. I don't know about cows. But yeah, we had a farm nearby, essentially. So I guess, like, I am pretty country bumpkin. I'm like in the anime, like the girl that comes from out of town. And she's like, wow, you city folks are so cool, kind of thing. And she says in like an American accent, not accident. Though being American is a bit of an accident. Alan's a farmer. You caught me. My grandpa's a farmer, actually. My grandpa had a farm back in the home country. Back in the home country. I am farming for clicks after all. Ha! Wait, no. I should have said it like this. I'm also a farmer. I'm farming for clicks. Go! Okay, there we go. We need like a Nightbot to like judge my jokes and be like 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. I'm not surprised. That's probably his better profession than being a streamer. Wow. 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 I could say something mean back. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I forgot what the characters are named. You know, I gotta make it to a joke. Wait, no, I shouldn't be mean. I was gonna say something like that would be harsh back, but I resisted. I will be the bigger person here. As they say, I am the adult here. Children. Let's see. I won't watch. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Let me see. Alright. We're almost done with this one. We just have to finish coloring 2 more shots and then we're good. Have you guys ever felt like that? Have you guys ever went like to another country or even city and then like felt like out of place? Honestly though, I do like being in like public spaces. I don't know if public spaces is the word, but like spaces with a lot of people. Like like the expo, for example. I know like some people don't like being at the expo because of how many people there are, like Anime Expo or something like that. But I actually enjoy the presence. I enjoy seeing like other nerds and like talking to people online, waiting hours to get into a panel. I don't know about that part, but I enjoy the social aspect of it. It's pretty fun. Which is interesting to hear from a person like me who's not the most social person there is. I'm like very non-social. I've been to a country where nowhere. Is nowhere actually a country? Wait, is nowhere actually a country, or are we just like making that up as a joke? I can't tell if we're actually saying that as a joke or not. Let me see. I gotta check that actually. Is nowhere a country? No, it's not a country, but it is actually a city in Oklahoma. Oh, what? Wait. Yeah, there's a city in Oklahoma called Nowhere, Oklahoma. Interesting. Nowhere is at the intersection of 31208 Road and Country Street 2550. The area consists of a gas station, a bait house, and a water tower. Wait, what? According to the owner, the only residents are him, his grandson, and his daughter? Wait a second, really? It's a population of 3? Wait a second. Is that really the case? Like, if those 3 people died, there's no one else there? Welcome to Nowhere, Oklahoma. They're hecklers? I see. I thought they had like some truth with some of the things they say. Huh. The best things to do in Nowhere, Oklahoma. Wait a second. Why is there like a lot of things to do in Nowhere, Oklahoma? There's a nature park, a garden, a brick town. Wait, that's brick town. That's in Oklahoma City. Wait a second. These things are not in Nowhere. Have you seen the Muppets? You know those two? I know the two, but I won't lie that I have not seen a lot of them. I know about their gag. The lost town of Nowhere. I'm intrigued at this nowhere little town. Imagine being lost in the middle of nowhere. Can you tell that? Can you imagine that? Like imagine you were long driving and you had to stop by Nowhere for gas, and then your car broke down because the radiator is broken or something. I don't know. What's a common car problem? Your car exploded, right? And you need to call your insurance, and you're saying like, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and they're like, sir, we only reply to actual calls, and they hang up on you for your silly gag. Nowhere is real? Nowhere is very real, apparently. You ever seen Courage the Cowardly Dog? I guess that one's true, but I always thought like Nowhere was not a real like place. But that was supposed to be, that one I thought was a gag. Ba 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 da. There we go. The blushies. Okay. This is like classic Animal Crossing music. I went to look up Animal Crossing music, and this is what I got, and it's super nostalgic. I remember this song from the GameCube version, especially. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a while though. Like, I actually haven't played it since the GameCube version, and I kind of want to play it again. Not like the GameCube version, I want to play a newer version. Didn't Nintendo ever announce a new Animal Crossing game? I imagine we're kind of in the works for now, right? By now, right? There should be at least a Animal Crossing in the works by now, right? Okay. It was like The Sims, but a little bit more cuter and no wahooing your villagers. As to the dismay of many players, they could not wahoo any characters.
Across the road.
Because to get to the other side, What was the real answer to that joke, though? I know I heard that joke so many times, but I never understood to like what the actual answer was.
He was going to fight a goblin to gain experience.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Hey, Willio, how you doing? We're just working out commissions as usual. If you guys noted on the schedule, I actually have 2 Minecraft streams this week. I decided to take a small break from Greg Tech because I actually want to play my mod pack that I made for myself, the Cobblemon Skyblock. I'm actually having a lot of fun with it, and I thought, you know, like, I should share that fun with my chat. So this Wednesday we're gonna have Minecraft, and this Friday we're gonna have Minecraft. It's a skyblock though, so like it's gonna be a lot of chatting and just like comfiness. Has better commissions than this guy? No, he doesn't. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh, I should add a glow. I forgot to add the glow on this one. There we go. But yeah, I've been enjoying the skyblock a lot. Like, I don't know if I'm still gonna play Hypixel Skyblock. I think I got like disillusioned by it. Like, I think I talked about this before. I enjoy Skyblock because of its grind, but I also dislike the way it kind of like disrespects your time. And I'm realizing that more and more, like being like more and more painful as time goes on. Because like today there was like an event, or at least I think there was an event. I couldn't tell what it was and I couldn't find any information on it, but apparently it was supposed to be like something in game. Like it was described as a keynote for something, right? And I don't know what it was, but it's supposed to happen in game. But the thing was, it happened in the middle of the afternoon for like 30 minutes. Like, I don't know if they know that most people are gonna be out of town or not out of town, at work, in school. Like, I don't know. It felt weird to have something like an event like that in game where no one's gonna be able to see it. And then like there was another time that happened, right? There was like this special event that has like an armor set that I wanted to get. But in order to grind the items for it, I had to stay up until like 4 o'clock in the morning. And the thing was, like, the event comes rather rarely because it was the first time I saw it in the like 1 month I was playing the game. And it really felt like the game doesn't really respect your time. Like it demands you to play no matter what. And I didn't like that. I didn't really like how the game was like, and I know like you don't have to do it and it'll come back eventually, but I think that's the thing about it. If you are incentivizing people to do specific things by like staying up or something or alarming, I don't think that's a very good way to get engagement. Like there's a thing that happens every in-game year that you get a item called a New Year cake, right? And you add it to your collection. And basically every New Year cake you get 1 plus HP. The thing is though, the New Year cake is only available towards the New Year for around 6 hours, I think. No, 1 whole hour. It's a 1 hour time frame, and that 1 hour could be either early in the morning, late in the evening, or in the afternoon. It could be whatever time it wants to be, just because of how the year works. And I kind of hate that. Like, I don't mind if it's like maybe a whole day or so. That way everybody has a chance to get it. But having a whole hour for something that's a collectible or an item that like that gives you a small benefit and that adds up +1, it's kind of crappy. I was just thinking about it when I was like doing that event. Like the game kind of does not respect your time at all. Like it has no respect for you as a player. It just wants the engagement and wants you to stay in the game as long as possible, right? And I know there's the argument that could be said that you don't have to get all the items, you don't have to. But at the same time, if something has like a beneficial to you, like a benefit to you, like say progression, like in the case of that like mining event, it was literally progression. I needed that armor set. And I haven't seen that event in so long, and looking at what people said online, apparently that event comes very rarely. And it was gonna be at 3 o'clock in the morning. My time. It's like...
now remember Tech Ages? I think I found similar mod pack on a newer version. I haven't tried it yet though.
Yeah, I played a little bit, or I tried to play on stream, but it wouldn't load up. We give people less respect. That's our job. Yeah. But that's part of the reason I kind of don't want to play Skyblock anymore. I don't know. I find it harder to respect the game that doesn't respect the player base, you know? And I get it. I get it. You're not supposed to be getting everything. But I think the thing is, there should be an option to get everything, I guess. Like, not a option that pushes you so hard to stay up so late. I don't know. Is it just me? How do you guys feel about something like that? Imagine like you're playing an MMO and the event comes like there's an event that's happening, but it only happens for 1 hour and it's in the wee hours of the morning. Like, I think that's my biggest gripe with the game. The grind is fun. I enjoy the grind. I don't really mind the grind as much, but I do feel a little exhausted at the idea that like sometimes I have to stay up early in the morning. Like, I haven't done it, which good for me. I haven't like stayed up just for one item, but I can't imagine if I was like a really hardcore player and I missed out on all these items just because I had to go to sleep or I had to go to work or I had to do something, right? I think that's something that should be important, something should be considered by like developers. In my opinion, in my humblest game dev armchair opinion, game devs should respect the time of the players, you know? They shouldn't necessarily force them to go out of their way to play their game, you know? Because if a game does not respect its player, then I think it goes to show what they see of you. In my opinion. I think the same thing happened with Destiny, right? Destiny and all its FOMO experiences.
That's why I play single player.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I started like my Cobblemon Skyblock world, my single player Cobblemon Skyblock world, because I wanted something to grind on, but I wanted something that would like be happy with the time that I put into it. And that's just a single player game. So I've been logging on here and there, but the time I've been spending logged in on the Hypixel server has been less and less just because of that fact. It is very not player friendly or new player friendly. Have you played Fire Emblem? I have played Fire Emblem. I enjoyed the Fire Emblem series, but I haven't played a new one in a while. I think that's the thing too, like, it was something I never noticed in other MMOs, now I have a deeper respect for it. Other MMOs tend to give you a lot of time for the events, and they try to make it so like, things that are supposed to be available for everybody is not going to be exhausting to do, right? I think that's the other thing.
So
like,
did you decide to go masochistic mode or did you install Ex Nihilo?
I decided to go half and half. So you'll see when I played a game on Wednesday, I made a mob farm. I made a what's it called, a gold farm. I got like piglins, and I decided that once I got all those, then I can justify getting Ex Nihilo, right? So I got Ex Nihilo now, and now I'm using the. Now that I got all the farms I need, I'm starting to build like my place to look nice. Blinding Blade frustrates me. Is that the one on the Game Boy Advance with Roy? I heard about that one. I heard that's like one of the hardest ones of the modern series. Like, I feel like there's like 3 sets of like Fire Emblem mages. We have the classic, the ones on the Super Nintendo and Nintendo. We have the semi-modern, which is the Game Boy Advance and the GameCube. Those games all like play very similarly. Then we have the modern age, which is like Fire Emblem Awakening and afterwards. Like, the ones after Awakening have a more casual sense to it, but anything before that is a lot more hardcore. But the Game Boy Advance and GameCube ones are not as hardcore as the Nintendo and Super Nintendo. In my humblest opinions, I do like the way my Skyblock is starting to look. But I was actually looking into other mods to install, just for like the sake of like expansion. Like, have you guys heard of Industrial Foregoing, I believe? Industrial Foregoing is like a mod that basically is just like thermal dynamics, but it seems like a lot more easier to craft because it doesn't seem like it uses new items except for latex, right? It doesn't like add a whole bunch of ores and stuff to your world. And I thought that was pretty neat, and I thought it would work pretty well with a Skyblock, because technically my Skyblock, I'm not trying to add too much newer items. I'm adding only mods that I can get the items in a Skyblock. Like Umapoi! I gave in to desire and I installed Umapoi.
Yay, that's something I use a lot.
Really? Is it any good? Because I saw it and it looked pretty cool. Like, it's not as cool as Create, but I think it works for what I want in a Skyblock, which is a simple automation that is expensive to create.
So have you got it?
Not yet, because I've only recently got diamonds and emeralds. I still need to figure out how to do the villager thing. I got a villager, I got a zombie villager, and I got a witch, but I've been holding out on it because I don't know how to do it yet. So part of the reason I wanted to do it on stream is so you guys can help me try to get this villager cured. I confirms that Alan's a farmer.
What's it's used for?
Ah, I see. You know, I might give it a try. It sounds like it'd be fun because, like, I kind of want automation, but not like create levels of automation, if that makes sense. But then again, I could always just do create. I don't know, because if I'm gonna go do industrial foregoing, I might as well just do create, right? Wouldn't that make sense? The only problem though is with create, I had to have like some bypasses for some of the materials because things like blaze burners and zinc can't be like gotten without some sort of assistance. Why is that? Oh, wait, why? Where's the joke? Where's the punchline? Where's the pun? Alan's a farmer. But I was thinking like industrial foregoing would be like a bit more simpler than that. It looked pretty fun too, and I thought it would be kind of fun to try a mod pack or a mod that's different from what I normally do, which is create. But at the same time, create is so aesthetically pleasing. It looks really, really nice. Like, it's one of my favorite looking mods, the way it adds to the world. It is a lot though. There is a lot to it, but at the same time, I feel like once I get create though, it becomes like 100% fully automated. Like I have given up my soul and now everything's automated.
What about immersive engineering? It's not as op as create.
Is it? Like, what makes immersive engineering work? And does it require like custom items that I can't get in a Skyblock? Like, am I gonna have to go mining for like, say, titanium or minerals? Because that's the thing I'm trying to avoid too. Trying to add any minerals because I have no idea how to get those minerals in a Skyblock. Like, I wanted to add applied energistics, but the problem with applied energistics is that you need meteors to get the molds as well as the Surges crystals, right? And I don't know how would you induce a meteor storm in a what's it called? In Skyblock. There's no blocks for a meteor to fall on. Or would you have to create blocks for a meteor to fall on? And then like how would that even work? Is it like Terraria where the blocks have to be there?
Whatever you need is made by machines with normal Minecraft materials.
Oh, really? And maybe I'll give that a try. I heard good things about immersive engineering, and it does have like a pretty aesthetic like create. Maybe it's worth a try. Between industrial foregoing and immersive engineering, which is the more overpowered one? I thought immersive engineering, just by the name of it, was gonna have like a really overpowered things, like I don't know, a gun. But the term engineering, I thought it was gonna have a gun. Let me look. Do they have? The problem is, I wonder if immersive engineering is available for 1.2.1 or 1.21.1, because that's the version I'm playing on, thanks to the Cobblemon mod. Let me check really quick. I'm kind of curious if there's a 121.1. Like, I wish there was kind of thermodynamics. Thermodynamics is kind of what I'm looking for, something simple like that. But at the same time, I do know like thermodynamics is not on 121.1. I don't know why CurseForge gets really laggy all of a sudden. Immersive. Yeah, immersive engineering is here. Interesting. That's pretty cool then. Because I think that's the thing that I kind of wish more mods do. Rather than adding more items to the bloat, I feel like they should add items that are made from the items in standard Minecraft, you know? Like things that are made from diamonds and iron, rather than like adding zinc and like titanium. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be a better approach because then it'll fit in a lot better with a lot of mod packs. It can have its own custom items, but I do think the custom items should not like pertain to something that you define. What version would I watch? There's a version I would watch of Alin. What's that? -100? -100? There's a version I would watch of Alin. -100. Like as in like... Nope, doesn't come to me. I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe I'll look into the immersive engineering though. So it could be fun. Could be fun. Let me go grab a reference for these cats. Garys as they're called. Gary!
From what I remember, the most top item from there is a garden cloche XD.
What's a garden cloche? Does it... I'm guessing it's like a garden? Which is something I probably wouldn't use. Because I do like actually gardening myself. I never realized it until I'd done it a lot of times. Like, I don't know, there's some sort of charm. Maybe it's because of Hypixel Skyblock, it gave me an appreciation for gardening. But I kind of came to enjoy the whole like breaking the crops and like collecting the crops, you know? And then like having a whole crop garden. I think when I played Create...
Basically automates a crop in one block.
Ah. Like when I played Create, I automated the crop garden and I put it into like this cool automation thing. But at the same time, I feel like I took away from like part of the Minecraft experience. I think part of the Minecraft experience is that farming. Negative as in below 0? Like are you saying as in a version, like say version 1.0? So you're saying like the 0 or version -100?
Bro got tainted so hard by Hypixel Skyblock.
I did! I won't lie, it gave me a much better appreciation of Minecraft. But since I'm moving away from Hypixel, I thought I'd try to like implement that into my own Skyblock. So I'm trying to like create a pretty good Skyblock mod pack. I'm weighing over adding Create, Immersive Engineering, or Industrial Foregoing. Because like, I do like how Create looks, but the problem is I don't know how to get zinc in the Skyblock. Since it's naturally spawned in the underground. And Industrial Foregoing and Immersive Engineering, from what I hear, you don't need to get new resources because it uses basically the traditional Minecraft resources. I did want to try to work with redstone though, so that's part of the reason I'm trying to avoid anything too big. Like part of my goal with this Skyblock is learning to better use redstone, but that's why I'm wondering like is Industrial Foregoing and
BDW, when
immersive?
you think his next practice stream?
For drawing, let me see. Well, I'm getting ahead of commissions, so if I had to say, in theory, if I could finish up the commissions by, like, let me see, because I already have 5 commissions ready to outline and color. So those go, and inking and coloring is like the fastest part of the process in a way, I think. I don't know actually, depending on the drawing. So. And then like I haven't gotten work from the other 3 groups that I'm part of, so I'm starting to have like a little free time.
Draw while talking hop hoppo.
The thing is too, like I kind of wish I was able to bring my iPad this afternoon, because like I was there for like a solid 2 hours, and the problem was that they said I was gonna be 10 minutes, so I didn't bring my iPad. So I was sitting there for like 2 hours playing Uma Musume. I could have been working on my Fifi commission. You guys want to see the Fifi commission? It has to be the lewdest thing I've been drawing lately. Like, you know, remember how like I was exposing shoulders on Sunday? All that practice finally came in handy for Fifi's commission. This is enough to push me up to 18 plus, right? I think it is. Let me show you. It's a lot more lewder than I thought.
Bare minimum.
It's not the bare minimum. I have a good Pokemon for you, Rapid Dash. Why Rapid Dash? Right? Look, it's a bra! And it's talking about boob! Like, this has to be, in my opinion, the lewdest commission. I don't think it's below the bare minimum. What's like above the bare minimum? Naked? It's literally a bra! Look at it! It's a bra! Bruh. We go.
Panties.
Panties are more unsay so. They're literally underwear. But it's, in my opinion, the lewdest thing I've drawn so far. I don't know. In my opinion. But I think I did pretty good. I think it looks pretty nice. Despite it being the lewdest thing I draw, I think it looks pretty good. I think I did a bang up job on that one. I think I'm getting better at this whole like drawing not safe for work stuff. Question is though, I'm kind of worried though, because I'm worried for Fifi. Like, I wonder if my drawings might get her YouTube demonetized or whatever it's called, like algorithmed. So I don't know. I mentioned my concerns to them, but they said like it'll be fine, just to censor the word boob. I thought it was just really funny.
Alin avoided drawing panties for Graham only to draw for Fefe.
I know, I'm a monster. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting because like the thing they told me was like just make sure, or if the word boob gets us censored or gets us on algorithm, we'll change the word to bra. And I just thought it was funny how YouTube works, that you can put down, you can't put down the word.
I'm sure Fefe doesn't mind having half of its boob demonetized.
I don't know, she's a big VTuber. She wants to keep those things, you know, monetized, right? I think so. But she is a lewd tuber, so they do have to fight that struggle of you know, monetization all the time. The monetization struggle.
Aldemoni come through Fansly FRFR.
Does she have a Fansly? I didn't know she has a Fansly or not. I thought she was just like a VTuber. Maybe she does. Let me check actually. Not because I want to see, but because I'm actually curious if she does. Fifi Fansly. You're right. She does have a she does have a Fansly.
Alin.
No. I came for the boobies. 690 monthly PP rating 15.
You know I said that without knowing if she had any smile. Alin.
I was curious. You know what they say? Curious killed the cat girl. Curiosity killed the cat girl, right? That's me. I'm the cat girl. I was curious. But she does. She does have one. In fact, you guys should subscribe to her Fansly. The way I always see it is that if my client is successful, their success can be dripped down to me because they'll pay me for commissions and things. So please, be sure to subscribe to her.
Soon, Alin will draw her Fanslys.
I don't know about that. I mean, I did draw her pregnant, but I don't know about that just yet. I think there's better artists out there. But I am like improving on my NSFW game. Maybe not NSFW, but like my etchy sketchy wantachi. I was actually really tempted.
Just yet.
I was actually tempted because I was seeing like that picture of Shiori. Have you guys seen it on Twitter? Like the picture of Shiori with her twin tails. And then like everyone's pointing out her Oreos, and I was like her Shioreos. And I wanted to do a drawing. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm talking about? Let me see if I can find it, because like I saw her twin tail Shiori and I was like, wow, those are some really good Shioreos. And I wanted to draw her Shioreos, but also like have a Shioreo there. Here, like this picture. I don't know what it is about this girl that makes me like go like, I don't know. And her contrast between her dorkiness and her like her down bad looks. Something about it. And I wanted to draw like her like looking vivacious, and like in the front has like Shioreos in the front blurred. It came to mind, guys. It came to mind.
DW, I'm on my knees barking right now.
Self-reporting? No, it's not self-reporting, guys. I'm just, I don't know. I know. Something about this girl. Something about that girl. Let me pull up a reference for Gary. Foo VTuber Gary. Foo VTuber mascot. Chat mascot. There you go. I should just really save a picture of this cat because I'm going to be using this cat a lot, I believe. Okay. But I'm still say so, guys. I'm still say so. Trust me when I say that I'm still say so. It's just that everybody else around me is trying to make me not say so, you know? I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to be on the internet for so long that I'm starting to become unsay-so-fied. I started off so innocent in the stream though. You guys remember early day,
Sure,
Alan?
Sure.
No, you guys remember early day, Alan? He was like, no, don't talk about that, chat. We don't talk about the cute and funny. I don't know what cute and funny is. Teehee. But now look where I am now. It's like I make it as a joke.
I don't.
Yes, you do. Think about the early days. Look at a stream really quick. I'm pulling up an Alin Laphel stream from the early days. We're gonna look at an early Alin Laphel day. We're gonna see baby Laphel and see how say-so he is really quickly. Right? I'll prove my say-so-ness. He was very say-so. You have no idea how say-so he was. Look, the lobotomy corp age. Remember that? The lobotomy corpo days. Here we go. All the way back to the past. All the way back to the very first stream. Want to hear Alin Laphel, the say-soist of say-so? Watch this, right? Let's listen to the day one.
Watching much of Lobs.
No, this is before Lobs. This is like this is the first stream ever.
Go ahead and turn on my controller.
Look at him.
And I'm just gonna go practice, see, because I know there's one thing that happens. Let me turn on the music on my side.
See, he
It's a
sounds
little loud in
so
my ear.
kind of dead, actually.
No, I'm not a live 2D
Before
tuber.
I even
Like I can't,
joined.
you know.
Lol.
Yes, even before you joined. Look, I even played Genshin Impact. Let me see. I wasn't even like thirsting over the characters or anything.
Looks like
Lob
it hits
Corp
up
was when I
here,
started
goes up
watching
here,
Smile.
which means that I
YouTube
wanna
wouldn't
point
stop
this that way.
recommending me the last few episodes as they were coming out.
Really? I'm surprised that they push you on the algorithm, or push me on the algorithm. We should do the same with Library Runa. I was thinking of doing Library Runa after Elden Ring, so maybe. Let me see. Let me see.
Which means I point
Come on, say something, Alan.
torches as I go.
This was like in the old
there's
days.
Amino spirits. What are they doing here?
Let me see. Let me see what some of the things he talked about during the drawing stream. This is like my first official drawing stream. Say something, Alan.
I'm just gonna cheat. I'm gonna use the color sampling.
Say
Nobody's
something!
to see, nobody's here to watch me.
Yeah, no one's here to watch me.
Luna will likely go on sale during October if you haven't bought it yet.
Oh, I have it. I bought it.
Can't
I already have
put
it.
his own colors.
He sounds so dead though.
My
He sounds.
daughter.
Oh, wait, look! I even have a daughter.
He's so. I'll have an end game of. Reflect. Yeah, look at her. She's so cute. Look at my daughter.
See, I wasn't like saying like my daughters or
Music. I
mommy
was like,
or
oh, that's
anything.
Mume's song. I think Ame used it as well too. So it was like it was used by two Hololive talents.
Why do I
wanna
sound so
build on
dead?
Amber, because I kind of like the idea of having a sniper that aims for headshots in Valorant.
I don't know. I sound really dead. Say something, Alan! You can't draw for so
Maybe if I
long
did
without
that
talking!
Terraria, I could have friends play online.
You do
with
sound
me.
dead long.
We could do like a whole new Terraria server, fresh. And we'll try to beat the Moonlord.
When did things change?
Oh, yeah, dude. For sure.
He's so dead inside. He doesn't even like fill in the dead air.
A Terraria thing. I think we should have like a melee only thing. I think it'd be a lot of fun if we all.
I can't believe I've been talking about. I've been talking about Terraria ever since the very beginning. Oh look, the thing that like got me a lot of viewers. Let's see how dead I was in the Lobotomy Corporation streams.
Doesn't even know what hit them.
Yeah, I still sounded dead here.
Someone started
Yeah, so
causing
from
chaos and
black eyes
natural
to
Alien
open
took
eyes.
over FRFR.
You know what? Back then, people were saying like how I was very comfy. Thinking about it, like the way I talk so slowly and more methodically, I could see why people said I was comfy, like a comfy streamer. Do they still believe that nowadays? Do you guys still believe me to be comfy streamer? It's kind of crazy. That was like 3 years ago. I don't know. It was kind of crazy, but that was also during the time that like
ASMR artist became goblin artist.
I guess so. But that was also during the time that I was working in my previous job with kids. So that could contribute to the reason I felt so dead inside. It turns out, guys, having a J-O-B, I know saying that word will scare people. Having a J-O-B will kill you on the inside. But now that I'm working art and doing a lot of fun art pieces, I get excited, I guess. I love boobs. I love boobs. I love boobs. It's finally time. Unleash the freak. If Mint can be freaky, I will be freaky too. In fact, part of this picture, right? There you go.
My boobs are kinda myth.
Wow, you're a monster. Super freaky, right? Wow, super freaky. You grow up. As a VTuber, you grow old to be say-so, or you die a freak. And I have reached the point where I have accept my freakiness. I'm a little bit of a freak, as they say. And I have learned that from Mint Pantumi, that is okay to be a little freaky. Nobody will judge you for it. You guys would not judge me for being a freak, would you? You guys will be like, Alan, that's so weird. I can't believe you. My friends would. Maybe that's the thing too. Back then, like I was worried my friends would watch me, right? And I was worried that they're gonna watch me regularly.
I judge you for nothing.
So I was really worried that my friends would watch me. So I tried to avoid getting too freaky and like talking about silly, dumb things. But it turns out nobody really watched me. So I decided, I guess like as I realized that my friends won't find me, I decided to unleash my inner freak. Not to say that I'm a freak or anything, but I think that contributed to it too. Because I was always scared like my friend's not gonna accept me for like the dumb things I say on stream. Like what if I started talking about like I think the thing that scared me the most,
By your
right?
friend, do you mean those who you collab once every
No,
red moon?
not them, not
Alin
them.
Laphel.
Like my actual IRL friends, because like for lack of a better term, I think my IRL friends are pretty normal. Like I don't want to call them full normies, right? But they are pretty normal compared to like the internet. I don't know how much they know about like internet culture and stuff too, right? They're very normal compared to me. So that's why I was kind of worried about like my presence around them. And I was worried that like, you know, they would hate me for some of the things I do. But it's kind of fine because they don't watch my stuff.
friends are very normies and they're in my Discord, but I'm still unhinged AF cause I know they don't waft.
Yeah, exactly. Like my friends don't watch me, so it was okay for me to kind of be a little bit more open with some of the things I like. Like, even like telling my friends that I'm doing commissions for Fifi, they look at me with weird eyes. And then like when I told them like I started to do like furry art, they're still like, Alan, no. I could hear it in their voice that they're judging me for my furry art. I've only done one furry piece so far. But I'm open now to the idea that like maybe I can do furry art. Maybe I am capable of doing furry art. I don't know. It wasn't hard. Like if it was difficult and like painful, maybe I would have been more adverse to it. But I had a pretty easy time drawing the snouts. And I didn't realize that like as long as they want something like simple and cute, right? Then I'm fine. Don't Alan dot me. I need to keep my options available, right? And my furry art looks pretty cute, right? I do something like this. Like as long as they're happy with something like this, then we're good. Right? That's what it looked like for one of the furry art that I drew, and like they were happy with it. They're like, yeah, I liked it. And I was like, oh yeah, you do? I was worried that I'm gonna be like worried about like all the details and stuff.
Soon, Alien persona.
Alright, question chat. If I was to have a persona, what animal would it be? Don't say sheep. Something else that's not a sheep. There you go. What would my persona be?
Matt.
Alright. Hey guys, it's me, Alin Laphel. I'm here to rat you out. I should have like a smoker's voice with it. Hey guys.
Or cockroach.
Cockroach is not it. Wait a second. I was thinking, okay. So furries have personas, lizards have lizonas. So is there people who like cockroaches? Bugs? In the same sense? Especially now that Silk Song came out. Are there people that like that? I had to think about it for a second. Because like I can make sense of like mammalians and reptilians, right? But on the sense of insects, is there people who feel that?
The NSFW of Silk Song is insane, you know.
I guess that's a solid yes then. Do you think someone have an insectsona? Would they fall under furries? Same with like people who like lizards and stuff. Like I know lizards are like a subcategory, right? Are they a subcategory of furries?
There is plenty of insectonas.
Really? I don't know. Maybe they're not as common because I haven't seen it. What about like fish sonas? Do fish sonas also count as furries? Or would that just be a mermaid? These are the questions that we must ask.
I think it's called scalies.
Huh. So then, what about insects? Do they have a term? Same with fishes. What other animals do we... Birds. Avians. Do we also have one for birds? And would they all fall under furries? Or would they be their own category? And then like, has anyone made an insect suit? I'm really curious about this now. Like, I'm curious about the subcategories to the furry culture. Not to say that I want to become a furry or anything. Just gotta put that in there. I'm not gonna become a furry or anything. I'm just curious about like how people operate. Maybe I should make her suit more vivid.
Just go to a certain websites and do your own research. Smile.
I guess I have
Odd
to.
thing to say, as if you're trying to hide something.
No, I'm not trying to hide anything. You guys can't just assume that I want to become a furry. I feel like I need to say something afterwards, because if I don't say something afterwards, it's gonna be misassumed. It's gonna be like, and don't make this into a new allegation. We already have like the mama and the femboys. I don't want persona added onto it. Stop.
Alin, show us the forbidden art folder.
I do have a forbidden art folder, but it's not as bad as you think it is. Okay, maybe it's a little bad, but it's practice. It's practice.
The only way to disprove out theories.
No. Is there a... Should I stream on Kick one time and just draw NSFW? There was... Okay, I'm not gonna say their name, but there is a VTuber that I'm friends with,
Alin,
right?
You're not beating the fursona allegations either. You got a full-on cockroach sona review.
There is a VTuber that I'm friends with, right? I'm not gonna say their name, but they also draw not safe for work, but they stream it on a different website. I forgot what website it was, but it allows you to draw not safe for work. Maybe I should figure that out, and then maybe we could have like a one day that we do not safe for work. Get it out of the system, purge it from the system. Draw full on not safe for work Sona, right? We can have like an actual practice of full not safe for work on that website. Quick, if you guys really want me to draw not safe for work, find me a streaming site that allows full not safe for work without getting banned or in trouble, and we'll have like a secret stream that nobody will know of. So secret that I'm not inviting you guys. Very secretive. Is there really a site that does that though? Like, I'm trying to think. There was like a site that I saw. Oh yeah, I forgot Fifi's arms. Did I draw Fifi's arms correctly? Or Fufu? Yeah, I did. But that'll be interesting actually. Like if I ever do feel the need to practice NSFW, Like say Fifi decides to take it further and like, Alin, I need you to draw me naked kind of thing, which very weird thing to say when I say it out loud. Draw me like one of your friend's girls. But if I ever need to go full in and like commit myself to the NSFW bit, I need to have a website that I could practice it on and stream at the same time. That way I can make it into content.
That feminine laugh.
Don't call it a feminine laugh. It's not a feminine laugh. It's a nerdy laugh. There's a difference. You guys don't know what feminine is if it hits you in the backside of a barn house. I feel like the reason you guys keep calling it feminine is because you've never seen a real girl. That's right, I'm calling you guys out. You guys never seen a real girl in real life. Much less have a girlfriend. Actually, I was actually thinking about that one manga. Remember that one manga I told you about, guys? I was trying to find it because I kind of want to reread it. It was the one where the boys in the school.
I think there is. I follow some artists that sometimes do NSFW art and they post their link to a streaming website. Can't remember the name though.
If I did do NSFW streams though, I'll have to lock it behind Patreon. I'm sorry guys. You guys have to pay extra for the NSFW. It'll be like a solo practice, but it's solo practice that I have recorded. But yeah, I was looking for this one manga that I read before, and I just don't remember what it's called. It was the one where half the school, like basically it's an all boys school, right? And like the main character goes there because it's an all boys school for delinquents, right? So people who do bad things like steal or people who are act out in school, right? They had to go to the school, basically, right? So it's like a quarantine for bad students. And one of the rules in the school is that every week, half of the boys in the school have to dress up as girls. So like it's kind of like a boys love story because like the main character starts falling in love with the other boy, but the thing is like, you know, they dress up as girls like every other week, so like he becomes the girl, but he also like falls in love with the girl supposedly. I talked about this manga before. It's like sort of boys love, right? But it's also like a coming of age, finding yourself.
Early allegation for reading BL.
It's not fully BL because like the guy when they dress up as a girl looks like a girl, right? And I think he likes the guy because he's a girl, right? It's because these guys are like surrounded by girls and they're surrounded by guys kind of, but the thing is like, you know, they're girls every other week and they switch roles, right? And he makes a pretty cute girl, right? But I just thought it was interesting because like he was so confused with his feelings.
Is into traps.
No, I'm not into traps. I just like girls and cute girls. But basically the story was like a coming of age story because like the guy was coming to terms with his feelings and he realized that like he thought it was love, but it was actually just like his want for companionship, right? And how the story ends is that they all graduate together and they end up like leaving for a while. And I talked about the ending before. And they leave each other for a while.
Disguised fetish
yeah, they leave each other for a while and they go to college, but they all meet up again, right? And they're all like, you know, talking about their time at the school. And like, you know, even though the guy had a big crush on the girl guy, girl guy was like, you know, he grew up to be a beautician kind of thing. And he was a pretty cool guy. He was like really cool Bishoujo kind of guy. And they became really good friends afterwards. It was
9875, the best kind of story.
So I thought it was like a really cute ending. The way it ended where like there was actually no romance and the main character came to terms that it was just feelings of companionship. And like, it was like a fraternity, I guess you could say. They all felt like a fraternity. They were really strong friends afterwards. They were no longer delinquents, right? They no longer did bad things. And they all became better people out of it, right? There was no boys' love in the end. The only reason he liked them was because it, like, you know, he felt the feelings of a hormone towards a girl. But he realized that he really also appreciates the companionship. I'm trying to find what it was called, but I forgot what it was called. It was such a story, and the girls were pretty cute. Quotation mark girls. Quotation mark girls. It started off like a story about like traps, but then it became a story about brotherhood. When you and your bros had to dress up as a girl for like a whole 3 years. Yo, bro. Remember that time we dressed up as girls? I tried to find what it's called, but I couldn't find the story. Let me see. Let me try it again. Manga all boys school dress up.
Looking good in that latex skin tight suit, bro. Oh.
Yeah. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, I don't remember. It was a manga. Ooh. Manga all boys school cross dress. Like, it was a pretty good one, but it's like under the radar. Dang. Let me see. Maybe somebody has a recommendation. Is this it? Prunus Girl? What's a Prunus Girl? I don't remember this. The title doesn't sound familiar. Oh, I remember Prunus Girl now. That's also a story I read, which is about a cross-dressing boy. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Like, it was about a bunch of delinquents. It was like a bunch of delinquents who had to dress up as a girl. Is this it? The art style kind of looks familiar.
Alin.
don't Alin ... me. Is this it?
Alin reading a lot of stories about
No, it's just the girl boy is kind of cute. But I can't find this one manga, and it really bothers me because it was like a really good one. Like, the brothership, the brohood. And the thing is too, like, some of the guys didn't even look like really good, like good looking girls. They were like, you could tell, like, some of them dressed up really good. Some of them just like didn't, and they just did it because they had to. I can't believe how many stories there are like this though.
Alin.
Stop! No, don't look at me like that. No, it was a good story. If I find this, guys, I will show it to you. Let me see. I'm trying to like find it really quick. Is this one? No, it's not this one. No, it's not this one. Is it this one? Why? This manga is very underrated then. If nobody knows what this manga is, it's a very underrated manga then. It bothers me now.
Oh right, little big question.
I have a little big answer.
How do you feel now versus 3 years ago about streaming?
That's a good question. Well, when I was started streaming, like I said, my whole priority of the streaming was just like to pull more people, like pull more attention towards my art, and essentially let people see my art. That way, my webtoon will kind of like get some more attention too, and I'll get some more commissions. It worked, but it didn't work in the sense of the webtoon thing. It was supposed to be like a publicity stunt, I guess you could say. And I said to myself, like, I won't go so hard on the streaming aspect. Like, I'll just do it casually. I'm just going to do drawing streams, maybe a gaming stream here and there. And then I didn't think that I would actually pull up a community or viewer base. I thought at most, maybe I'll get like 2 or 3 regulars who come in and like enjoy the art. But I feel like the more popular streams of mine is the gaming streams than the art streams. Though I want to try to make the art stuff more popular. That's why I try to do silly art things. Like even back then, I was trying to do art streams. Like one of my first streams on the YouTube that I could see up is like this stream where I was trying to make VTubers, right? It was like a VTuber creation stream where I would draw VTube or make up VTubers on the spot using a VTuber generation, right? Let me show you some of the samples that I have from that stream. Let me see. Where is that stream? It was like literally the second stream. Yeah, here we go. Like if we look at it 3 years ago, making friends, let's draw new friends so we aren't lonely. That's the name of the stream, right?
I just realized that sometimes the hardest thing is to come over here. Let me see.
Right here, see, I did like what Mint did with the VTuber debut thing, where I was debuting VTubers that I made up before she did, right? And I would like use prompts from man, we had our old layout. Don't hell me. See, like this one. Clap, clap, clap. VTuber persona is an energetic tiger girl with crimson twin tail hair, small bust size. They have a lot of sleepover with other VTubers, right? Like this one was like a armor with a bikini, right?
I need to make more characters smile.
You should make more characters, right? So I made like this was like my third stream, my second official stream, essentially, which was making other VTubers. Even back then, I wanted to make dumb gag streams, but I think lately I've been just going with the norms for now because I need to catch up on commissions. But as soon as I find a good balance between commissions and streaming, I'm going to like try to do some more crazier things. Like I do want to try to do some more crazier, dumb, like one-off, or maybe even not one-off streams, but like art streams, things that are related to art that I could do. But that requires me to finish up all these comms, but we're getting more to a comfortable spot, right? We're getting to a more comfortable spot with these comms. Like I'm starting to clear them pretty fast now. I think it was just because I had some commissions that were really tall orders, and really quick on the turnaround rate. But now we're not on that spot anymore. We're no longer in the spot where we have a quick turnaround rate. Like there was like 1 week where I had to do 4 commissions that were due in the same week, and then like on top of the other commissions that I had due during that week, that was a crazy week.
Still doesn't answer the question how you feel about streaming itself, Alin Laphel.
I mean, like, do you mean like how I feel about it now? I mean, I thought that would answer it, but I like it still. Like, I think some people feel burnt out. I think some people would like be kind of sad about the numbers. But personally, like, I guess I never really thought of it being successful. Ever since the very beginning, I thought of it like as just a side thing or a thing maybe like I might earn money from, but it will never become a main thing because it's so hard to break into like the VTuber sphere. So, like I know like some people would probably lose their passion by now, but I think it's because I'm not making it into a main gig. I do want to make it into a main gig one day, maybe not even like a main gig, but at least like get like a good amount of earning. But I know how impractical that idea is, so I don't hold it to the wire. Does that answer your question, or do I need to like go in depth? Do I need to go more in depth? Like, are you looking for a specific answer? Like do I like it or do I not like it? Is that what you're looking for? I guess to say I'm just as starry-eyed now as I am when I started. And I may not sound like I was starry-eyed back then, but I definitely was. I had hope for the future. And is that not what we want as human beings in this world? Hope for a better future? But I am glad you guys kind of stuck around all this time. I mean, if anything, it means I'm doing something right? You guys must like the times I talk about booba and tummies. Honestly, too, I was really scared that like talking about boobas and tummies was gonna scare off a lot of people. But then thinking about it, I guess if I can't like be authentic and true, would I really want that audience?
Like 2 years ago, expecting me to go away real quick. LOL.
The thing is, like, I try not to hold true to any chat member because I know like the VTubing sphere is very touchy, come and go. You know, usually people find their favorite VTuber, maybe they'll get tired after a while, right? And then they'll leave, right? That's why I never hold it to high esteems to kind of remember people, and then like hold them to high esteems like, oh, why weren't you here? Or well, why didn't you come back? Which I also think is kind of parasocial. Like if we're talking parasocial with VTubers, I think like when the chat or when the streamer starts acknowledging like when viewers are not here, I think that's also a level of parasocial.
Just kidnap someone and force them to watch.
I can't even do that with my friends, guys. Why do you think none of my friends really show up for my streams? But I must be doing something right if you guys think like I'm saying fun things, right? If I'm doing silly gags, unless you just come here for the art, that could be also a thing too. I should do what other streamers do and have giveaways and be like, hey guys, if you guys chat 10 times in one night, you'll earn 1 ticket to a giveaway. You know what I mean? Man, if you guys win the giveaway at the end of the stream, you can get yourself a free commission. How does that sound?
That can be changed with some chloroform and some roast smile.
The thing is, I don't want to force my friends to watch. I mean, like, starting off, I did feel kind of sad that not even my friends wanted to really watch me. But, you know, I guess it's one of those things. It's just one of those things. Right? I feel like you have to be able to attract people that are not your friends. But I am envious of it, you know? Like, I won't lie, when I see like VTubers with like a friend network and they're all like watching each other, because the thing is, you could kind of tell because when you go into their chat and you can see like other people from like other people's chats, right? Like moderators from another chat's a moderator there, and there's like a big friend network, right? They all help each other, they all boost each other's numbers, and they're all viewing it with each other. I feel envious of that. It would be nice to be kind of in a network like that, but I don't know. I guess part of me too is also like a solo leveler. I think it really shows with the Hypixel Skyblock. I'm more of a person that really likes to do things myself, right? I kind of want to earn my rights, earn my saying myself to say like, yeah, I did it. I'm not much one for kind of free handouts. I think I do that with a lot of things though. Like in like MMOs, video games, things like that. I guess I have a bit of a pride issue where rather than accepting help and joining groups and like making friend networks, I'm more of a person that tries to prove my own worth to people. Which is both a good and a bad thing, you know?
I only start talking if I have someone else actually talking to me, so.
Ah, that makes sense. So if I never talk to you, would you never talk? I think that's a thing as a streamer, it's very important, like making sure to talk to your chat members.
Never initiating talking gang.
I used to do that though. I think I told you guys about this, how back in high school, which I am so glad I streamed back in high school because like it gave me the experience on streaming. But I streamed all the way back in high school, back when Twitch TV wasn't Justin TV, right? Back when Twitch TV used to be known as Justin.tv. I used to have a streaming network and it got sort of popular. We got like 500 followers back then when that was a big number.
Hey grandpa, it's time for biff.
Shut up. Shut up. But yeah, I had a streaming network. I made some friends. We had our own network. We all stream on the same channel and we used that to our advantage because back then the meta was having streaming networks where everybody stream on the same channel. That way we build up our viewer base and then we all like, you know, we could stream at different times, right? Some people will stream in the morning, some people will stream in the afternoon, some people will stream in the evening, right? I'm kind of glad that like a lot of those clips from back then are gone though, because I used to be really unhinged and edgy back then.
Machinima goes buh.
Yeah, it was kind of like a machinima. But I was really unhinged and edgy kind of thing. And I was really scared that if you guys found my old channel, it still existed.
Streams, but it is just a bunch of different people smiling.
We did that actually for my birthday stream back then. Also, I did a face reveal there, so that's why I hope you never find it. But I was really, really edgy back then. I was like edgy high schooler, anime culture. I was really deep into anime culture back then. Like, to put it lightly, I spouted 4chan memes.
In 4 I already saw it when I was in elementary school or something.
That'd be crazy. That would 100% be crazy. I won't lie though. There are some chat member names I saw in chat that I recognize from the old network. I won't say who, and I won't acknowledge it any further than that, but they know me, and I know them, but we just pass it off as like, hey. So some of the people in chat know the old me, so they kind of know me and they kind of recognize me. But they're still good people. I enjoy my friends that I stream with. I'm not much for like going on Discords though, so that's part of the reason I haven't really joined their Discord.
The previous Alin is dead as smile.
I wouldn't even say it, and like I will still acknowledge it. And I
Can't
think
be me because my username changed after Twitch.tv.
Oh, that makes sense.
Its name long.
Yeah. The thing is though, this account that I'm streaming from is a newer account. It was a one that I had to remake because the old one. The thing was, so I think I talked about this before, but I went to college after all. And as soon as I went to college, I decided to give up streaming for a bit because I thought, you know, I'm going to start a new part of my life, no streams, new part of life, right? And I gotta say, the streaming experience really helped me with college. I got to know people, I got to talk, I was more open, right? So, but I didn't like, you know, unleash my full freak. For lack of a better term. But yeah, I think like if I hey Gaster, if people saw the things I said back then, I might be canceled today. But you know what? I'm gonna take ownership of what I said, and I'll apologize.
Hi.
Because I was a younger person. I was spouting 4chan memes. I was a 4chan goer. I was a high schooler that was a 4chan memer.
Alin only shows his freak to us.
Yeah. So like if you've seen like some of the 4chan memes, that was me back then. And I'll acknowledge it. I was young. I was stupid. I didn't really understand what it all meant, right?
What is he yapping about, chats?
I'm yapping about the good old days. Back when Alan was unfiltered and young. Okay. He was a younger Alan back then. There we go. But yeah, if anyone tries to cancel me on it, I'll take ownership of it. Because that was like literally years ago. When I say years ago, so many years ago.
You, old man yelling at clouds.
But yeah, the things I did say back then is kind of cancelable nowadays. Back then people didn't mind. People just laughed and like got along with it. But nowadays, some of the things you'd say back then is very cancelable. So if I ever enter my cancel arc, would you guys stand beside me? Would you be like, no, Alan's a good person nowadays. He say so. He just draws boobas and legs. Alright guys, if I ever get canceled, you guys have to support me. For every person that supports me, I will give you a free not safe for work commission.
No, I'd cancel.
Well, then I'm sorry to say you're not getting your free not safe for work commission. I'm gonna buy my freedom, guys.
Sordy 97, I see.
I'm buying my freedom. This world is ruled by NSFW. I don't think I'll ever get canceled. Not to say like overconfidence, but I think the thing is I play it too safe. I had to do crazy things to get canceled at this point.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, I'll get you an Alan plushie one day. We still gotta get that Alan plushie in production. I was actually thinking about it. If my schedule clears up more, I'm actually considering designing my own like live 2D now. Because Action Kitty's way too busy. I don't think I'm gonna ever get another model from Action Kitty, right? But who's to say that I can't make my own? So I could commission the same person that did my model now for the live 2D. And if I drew it in my own style, yeah. And I was thinking like there's so many things I really wanted to do as an outfit. I feel like we're really in dire need of a new outfit for Alan, right? We really need a new Alan outfit. And I'm thinking like the goth outfit. I want to do a night outfit. That way when I play fantasy games, I can put on a night outfit.
What are you thinking about then?
I'm thinking the goth or the emo outfit. We still have the emo uniform. Let me see if I got it still. Right? I still have it in my my files, and I'm still holding out on it that like one day I can work on it.
You're a damn artist, Alin. You can do whatever model you want.
I can, but the thing is I'm worried that my art style won't look good in live 2D. But then the thing that made me change my mind was that there was one commission that I had to do a live 2D for. Here, let me show you Emo Alan in the meantime. Here's Emo Alan. I want to do this myself. But there was one outfit, or there was one commission that made me thought, you know what?
Do practice now, whoa.
No. Let me see if I can find it. I saved it somewhere. It was like a message. Let me go save the video again just in case.
Well, that looks so good.
Yeah! Action Kitty designed it for me, but Action Kitty hasn't had time since then to do it. Let me see if I can find the person. It was like a witch girl. Let me see. But I did a breaking up for her, and she animated the drawing.
Noah hat one silly goboom.
Yeah, can you imagine emo Alin?
I can see emo Alin being used like 3 to 4
Well, the thing
times
is,
a year
I
long.
want to use it for more things than just 3 to 4 times a year. I feel like if I have a different outfit, maybe I'll feel quirky. I'll be like, hey guys, I'm just feeling a little emo today. Let me see if I can find this picture though. Like, there was one thing that made me realize that, you know what, my video or my art style can look good in a live 2D style. Let me see if I can find it. They did a really good job with it. Because someone,
Boop, boop, boop.
yeah, quirky, silly, and most of all of above, yeah. Give me a second. It's a pretty old commission. It's just that I don't know how old the commission was. Let me see if I can find it. Was it during
You
this
could
time?
set it up so that people can change your outfits with channel points.
Yeah, that's what I could do. I could definitely do something like that. Is it this one? I think this is too far back, actually. Where is it? Give me a second. Why is it not here in my list of commissions? I'm pretty sure I published it. There's no way I wouldn't. It was really cute.
At Fenrir PC there must be a femboy option.
Look, if we actually make other outfits, I'll give you guys a maid outfit, but not a femboy outfit. It'll be me in a maid outfit, not a maid or femboy outfit. Let me see. Where did it go? Dang, I thought I saved it. Well, I'm pretty sure I saved it. Let me see. MP4s above and below. Let's see. Live 2D. Probably before this one? No. Okay, just know that there was a live 2D witch that I did, and it looked really good. And it made me realize that, yeah, my art style can look good in live 2D. I was really worried that it wouldn't. That was like my biggest concern about making it myself. But I also improved a lot as an artist. So the potential for me to make a live 2D of myself, right? That looks good, is there. Even if I had to use Action Kitties as a layout, that might work. I might be able to do it. So I'm thinking that as soon as we finish up the commissions and I get to a comfortable spot where I could start streaming things that are not commission streams, then I'm going to do a design. I'm going to do a outfit design. You know? I think it'll be really fun. Alright, chat, I need your suggestions. If I was to have an outfit, I already got knight, like a knight in shiny armor. I got an emo boy. I got a maid outfit. Ooh, butler outfit. I need to have a butler outfit for sure. I really like being a butler. What other outfits should I have if I was to design an outfit for myself? And do not say femboy. Be original.
I was going to say a mage outfit.
A mage outfit could be fun. Oh, what if we had a whole
goof question?
What if we had a whole party of Alins? A mage Alin, archer Alin, assassin Alin, and a healer Alin. Shaman Alin. We just have a whole party. We could do a raid together, me and my Alins.
I cast fireball.
It'll be great. Yeah, imagine all the different Alins. Imagine if we had an Alan Cutafel. But the thing is, I don't want to be voicing Alan Cutafel. I don't want to taint Alan Cutafel's cuteness by voicing it with my ugly voice.
What about revisiting some of the old outfits you
Oh
made?
yeah, we do have a stream, or we
Ropes for
do
the
have a bunch of
mages
stuff
to be
there.
oversized so that the sleeves run past the hands.
Oh, that'd be really cute. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I like that, Grim. That's a super cute idea. Let me see.
Your voice isn't ugly.
I think my voice is pretty ugly, honestly. I really wish I had a more handsome voice. I won't lie. Starting out, okay, maybe I'm not so hateful.
Not cute either.
Thank you. I guess that helps. I'm not so disdain to my voice as much as I used to be, but starting off, I really thought my voice didn't match, you know, the way I looked, because I thought my voice was too deep. I thought I would need a more cuter voice, like something like Merryweather's voice, or something like okay, something like a fanboy voice. Thinking about it, I guess I did kind of wanted a fanboy voice. I wanted a cuter voice to match the way I looked. I know I'm not beating the allegations, but it was what I was thinking. I was like, I gotta have something cuter, but you know what?
I've got a deep voice and get complimented for it plenty, so yeah, you are fine, smile.
I wish I had your voice then. I wanted a deeper voice so I could be like Ika Man. Like, I kind of wanted to be like an Ika Man.
Beating the allegations, F-bar.
I wanted to be an Ika Man, like what's his name from Niji Sanji, Vox, or Luca. I really wanted to.
9875. You do
I
have
wish...
a pretty nice deep voice.
Yeah, I wish I had a deep voice like you guys. Then I don't know why my voice is so high pitched. Maybe it's part of my Asianness. Like maybe part of being Asian means that you just have a high pitched voice naturally. I heard about that. Like I heard like Asians actually talk from their head voice more than they do actually from their gut voice. So that might be a thing. Oh, I did it wrong here.
Wait, you're an Asian?
I'm 100% Asian. Yep.
I never knew.
Yeah, I know. People say that I act like a white guy. I don't know why people keep saying that. But I guess the other thing too, I guess is because my friends back in my old small town, it's like a bunch of white people. And they even treated me like an Asian. They're like, "You're my Asian, Alan." And then they like punch me. I guess
the whitest Asian I know.
Pretty much. You should see my friend though.
Noodles like it's nothing is proof enough.
You know what? I have some in my fridge, or not my fridge, my pantry right now, and I kind of want to make it with a roux. I'm gonna like mix it with some milk and make it to like a creamy baldock noodles. Add some cheese.
Whenever I stream, when I'm looking back at the videos, it kind of feels like someone else talking.
Yeah, I think that's a thing too, because like when you hear your voice in your head, it sounds different when you hear it out.
A deadly challenge. He adopted it as a side dish.
It was delicious actually, and I got like 4 more. I actually kept the sauce and I like mixed it with my curry as well as like stir fry, giving it a little kick. It's not bad, not bad.
Oh, I got some baldock noodles because they were on clearance, smile. 5 more what?
Baldock noodles, the ones that are supposedly really spicy. I had the 4 times spicy one. They were like tingly, that's for sure. But I'm not gonna go any spicier than that, guys.
What?
Baldock. Is that how you say it? Baldock? Am I saying it wrong? What's wrong? Is that how you say it? Baldock?
No.
Is it bad luck?
After that.
Noodles?
Absolutely not.
Did I say something? Wait, what did I say? What did I say? Baldock? Baldock? Bad luck? Is it the way I'm saying the noodles, or is it something else? Did I say something cancelable?
Baldock 4, is that what YOU said? 4X.
Yeah? Yeah? Or was it 2x? I don't remember. Do you guys remember? We could check the stream. What did I buy?
You fucking alien.
What did I buy? I don't remember actually.
I have no idea what's happening.
Alin Laphel spicy noodles. Let me see. Here we go. Oh, never mind. It's 2 times. It's 2 times. I looked it up on the VOD. It was actually 2 times. It was pretty spicy though. And I won't lie that like my stomach gut hurt afterwards, like when using the bathroom. Oh boy, that was an experience.
4X exist, but they're very rare.
Ah, then it was definitely 2x. I didn't remember what x it was. There you go. But it was pretty good. I'm gonna make some tomorrow for dinner. Like I have a roux. I made like a roux for macaroni and cheese, but I made too much roux because I had to use up all the milk. And so I have like a roux that I could mix with the baldock noodles to make nice spicy creamy noodles. And I still have some cheese too. I'm gonna toss like a cheddar cheese on top. It's gonna be delicious. Maybe I'll add some like sauteed tomatoes. Tomatoes and cheese go really well together.
There's a quick meme preview redeem.
Oh, I forgot to turn it off. Don't redeem it. Don't redeem anything, guys. Hold on to your points. That was for Sunday. I forgot to turn it off.
BTW, as a reminder, you can buy the sauce only at grocery stores.
I actually still have the sauce.
Okay, I won't.
Like I said, I use it little by little. Let me see. Let me turn these things off. That was... Oh yeah, we had to have a reaction stream. I forgot about the reaction stream thing. We'll do it next week. We'll do the reaction stream next week. Get your videos that you want to react to ready. We'll keep it, the limit 5 to 10 minutes, okay? Or 1 to 10 minutes. I think that'll be a good amount of time. Okay. Let me tell you about those squats though. My legs are still hurting from the squats. And the worst part about it is that my apartment has stairs, right? Every time I have to go out and go up and down the stairs, I could feel myself like dying. I feel like I'm about ready to collapse. Like I could feel my legs about ready to give in. They're like, Alan, we can't do this anymore. Alan, we can't keep like going up and down these stairs. You need to stop. My legs are so sore from all those squats. Looking at the bright side, I'm getting some workout from the stairs going. My dog is coming in. He's like ready to see me end stream. Which is funny. I thought I was gonna finish the fufu by now, but I think I got too distracted. I was like, gonna only do the fufu for the first half and like work on the other one.
I can't see stairs the same after playing Amori.
I don't know. I think Amori really did fall from grace when you think about it. I want to say like it really needs a song from the world's smallest violin for like how it fell. In a way, like you could say like the game got pushed out of the limelight. Like sister, I don't know what you're thinking with this game, but don't just like die over it. Oh yeah, I decided on like one of the games I was gonna play on October, and I think maybe like this year's theme could be RPG Maker
I'm
theme.
not saying it's not peak anymore.
Oh, no. I get it. I was just making a bunch of stare puns and like spoiler puns. Like the whole point of that was just to spoiler the game and like, you know, subtly and laugh about it. I wasn't like saying it was a bad game or anything. But I kind of want to explore Yume Nikki again, and I kind of want to like do that in Omori as well.
Alin, it is almost time for spooky games.
This
Smile.
year's theme might be
Did
RPG
you
Maker
get it?
games. Never mind. I won't go into detail because it is spoiler territory. Maybe you didn't beat Omori. We should play like some Omori themes. I love Omori. Let me see. Let's go play some Omori songs. Omori has some like really good music.
I got all of the endings of Amori.
Okay, then you should know what my joke is. Let me see. Here we go. We'll play this song. How you feeling, chat? You feeling like Amori? I think the thing is too, if we
Can you
did
say the joke again?
basically had a fall from grace, I think that people really didn't like. I forgot the rest of it. Basically, there are a bunch of stairs and falling down the stair puns.
Play something else. This is not peak.
This is super peak. What's the matter? Don't want to go to Black Space 2? I think if we did do Omori, we'll do the Hikikomori route. That way we could explore Black Space too. You know? I think I wanna... Yeah, I think this year's gonna be... It definitely jams. I think this year's gonna be horror month,
Play
October.
World's End Valentine.
World's End Valentine. No, we're gonna play this. I know World's End Valentine's a really good song, but I like this. Or I thought this would be a funny one.
Or Jawbreaker.
Like, there's a couple RPG Maker games I could think of that are pretty horror-like.
Jawbreaker.
No. So I thought that maybe this year's gonna be horror month, October with RPG Maker. How does that sound? You guys are okay with that? Why am I asking you guys? I get to choose the channel. I get to decide it. So like we're gonna have Yume Nikki, we'll have Omori, Hikimori route, we'll have what's that one? Don't Look Outside. Don't Look Outside's a pretty good one. I'm trying to think.
If you want one like Amori, I recommend Angel.
End roll, huh?
Bro,
What's
this
this?
is just sounds on repeat. It gets annoying after a while.
No, you're supposed to be creeped out. End roll. It's not on, what's it called? Oh, there's that one game too with the light bulb. Isn't that pretty creepy?
At Fenrir PC wants
Fine, we'll play a different song. We'll play the Omori OST. I love the Omori OST. There you go. And we'll put it on shuffle. Man, this opening theme song though? Because like, here's the thing. Back when I was in high school, I saw the first trailer for Omori, and I got super duper interested in the game. But for the longest time, it really like disappeared. And I kind of lost interest. But then when the game finally came out, it kind of was everything I wanted it to be. It was pretty good. It's kind of crazy to see Omori actually came out. And like when I heard those first few tunes, like I don't normally get excited for scary games, but I really wanted to see what Omori was about. I think playing Omori for Halloween would be a good one. Black Space 2.
Boop boop boop.
The only reason you're creeped out is because the gameplay without the audio enhances nothing. Look, I had this on autoplay. I'm always creeped out though. I'm literally big scary Ugu baby when it comes to games. Heck, I'll be scared of Ao Oni, which is a game I'll probably play for the first time. I never played Ao Oni before, but you're gonna see me get pain when I play Ao Oni. Oh, we gotta do the witch's house! Oh, there's like a lot of RPG Maker games we could play.
At Gaster_UI basically RPG Maker game where you play as a murderer forced to face
Why is
his
this song so
victims
loud?
again. Leave it on shuffle, no hat one, okay.
Let me go turn it down a little bit. There's Witch's House, there's Mad Fodder. There's like a lot of good RPG Maker horror games. There's Misato. Yeah, we should make it this year's theme is RPG Maker.
Well, pi GTG, see ya.
Alright, Gaster, you take care of yourself. Okay. There you go. Alright, I think that one's good. I don't know if I'm missing anything from it, but let's put some sweat drops. And then let's put like the English look. There we go. You know what, I should probably just change the thumbnail to the foo-foo thumbnail. Because I realized I was gonna work on this next, but I didn't realize how much work I had left on this one. I thought I was gonna actually get done with this one relatively quick. I'll change the thumbnail for it. That way people don't get clickbait into the dog girl in the portal. I can't believe I did my first ever clickbait, guys. You guys came for one picture and I did another one.
Also, Alin, if you want to play and roll, you have to download it from the person. They handle the translation.
I think I heard that name before. Wait a second. VG person? Where have I heard that? Just remind me. Oh yeah, they translated. Oh, Ebe. Ebe is another game that I could play. Ebe, Witch's House, Mad Father, Misao, The Crooked Man. I never played that one actually. We should try that one. Let's try Crooked Man. Paranoia. Honestly, all the games that he translated could be a good horror game.
Person handles a lot of our peak maker
Yeah.
transactions.
Oh, he even has Mogeko Castle. Oh, and he has Wada Nohara. He did Wada Nohara. Oh, I love these games. Like, I really love the art style of Wada Nohara and Mogeko Castle. You'll notice that like part of Wada Nohara inspired my art style in a way. Like if you look at like Wada Nohara, look at this art style. Isn't it cute? Oh, and it's so dark. Oh my gosh, it gets really dark in the game. Oh, Alice Mare. Oh, there's a lot of games in here. Whoa, maybe we should try some of these. Enroll. What's Enroll? Let me see what Enroll was. It looks spooky. Is that Basil? Toho Mother. Oh, Toho Mother. Toho Mother. New game, Witch's Heart. Is he still doing translations? These look interesting. Your Turn to Die.
Yep.
Dang, VG Person's an amazing person. How commendable of him. He did Refined? He translated Refined? Oh, this guy's amazing. I love this guy. Let me see. I'm looking at the games that he's done. Truly the best of translators. We need more of him.
Your Turn to Die, Witch's Heart are currently ongoing.
Oh, really? I'm surprised because I heard those games before, so I'm surprised that they're still ongoing. Okay. Let me go finish this one up. I'll at least finish this commission tonight. This one's a little bit heavier thanks to the fact that there was 4 foo-foos. 4 foo-foos? Fufu is very cute. I like the way Fufu looks. I like her design. Black pole cat. And I'm not saying that because she's technically my boss.
Your Turn to Die hasn't ended yet. Witch's Heart has different ending games depending on who you choose.
Interesting, that's pretty cool. Okay. Alright, there we go. And then we gotta add her little ear things. I really gotta like make a stock photo of this.
Oh, and I guess the faceless stubble is also not finished yet.
Oh, what's I'm doing? My dog is like wandering around now. You know, I wonder if Omocat's doing another game. I feel like Omori ended pretty well, but it would be interesting to see like the exploration of other characters or of other scenarios. Like, because like I know like they talked about how Hero went into like a whole kind of like existential crisis too. So it'll be really cool to explore Hero's side. Wonder if there's like any Omori fan games. It'd be really cool if there's like some Omori fan games. I mean, Undertale got a lot of fan games, but I'm surprised Omori didn't. Like, I wonder why Omori didn't get as much fan games. Maybe people didn't like anime. Like, I'm surprised like how big Undertale got. I know like Omocat did get into controversy, but it was like the dumbest thing. Hey dog. I'm glad Omocat like recovered from it. I hope that if I ever get into like a controversy, I can recover from it too. If I get cancelled, guys, you have to stay by me. Or else I'll drag you guys with me. I'll drag you guys to the depth of hell with me. Okay, let's do the black hole. And then this one should be essentially done, technically. I'll just have to do like a background piece. There you go. Look at that little cat going into her chest. There you go. The other thing is too, I forgot the constellation stuff on her shirt. Is it on the inside or outside? Outside. Okay. Just gonna do some quick design. And I think clown outfit. And this one you can't see. Okay. The other thing I need to do is just the money on this panel. Where's the money? Show me the money, chat. There it is. Let's see. You know what I hate? When I say green is the color of money, and then people point out, no, it's not green, it's like an aqua color. Guys, it's just, we're just gonna call it green for simplicity's sake. We could go into the depth of like the hex color, but we shouldn't. There you go.
No, it's Grace.
Shut up! I'm excited for the Craftopia, or not Craftopia, the what's it called? The server opening this Sunday, or this Friday? Give me a second. The music is really loud for some reason. This Friday is going to be the opening of the VTCraft server for the next season. I'm kind of excited for it because like it's going to be based on the Craftoria mod pack, but it also has Umapoi. That's right, we're gonna Uma Musume. I'm going to get rice shower. We're gonna Umapoi so hard. I downloaded the Umapoi on my Skyblock map too. That way I could collect Umapois and just like add it to a collection and raise them. But yeah, I'm excited to try out the Umapoi mod. Okay. There you go. Fake money. My boy, my boy, my boy. There you go. Now we just have to have like something to make the front stand out a little bit. Let's see, the clown. There you go. How big should this white glow be? I feel like we should have a white glow so she stands out better in the middle. And let's see if we could just like fade this one. I was feeling lazy. I didn't end up finishing the rest of the body. There you go. Guys, sneeze. We could also make it bigger. Yahoo! But then if I make it bigger, you won't see the money. Everything's so tight in this picture. Let me see. Maybe if I do this. There you go. Something like that makes it stand out better. Okay. Let's see what kind of background color we could do really quick. I'm not going to do anything too complicated. Best of Fufu. What does she have on her other one so I could get an idea? I think it's like a little party. Party! Okay. Let me see what she has so I could get an idea. Okay, 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 okay. I got an idea. Alright, let's do a vivid red. Okay. And then we're just gonna make a rainbow. Wonder if there's a rainbow gradient actually. That way I don't have to do it myself. There is! Okay, that's ugly. That's ugly! Let's see. Why don't we use this? The song is talking to me, guys. That rainbow's too saturated. It needs less saturation. Okay. Let's do something like this. Where we manually make the rainbow ourselves. Okay, and then we'll go here. I wonder if we should give her like an outline for everything. With a drop shadow. Outline with a drop shadow might be good. There you go. I kinda like the way that looks. Okay, and let's see what happens if we give everybody an outline and a drop shadow. So if we outline lightly, and copy, paste, right? Merge layer, dark outline. Something like this. Do into something like this. Take out the outline. Yeah, that kind of looks nice. Maybe a little less profound. Okay. And then we could have streak lines going from the middle. Let me see. Maybe I need to reset that to default. Reset to default. There you go. Maybe it's a little too bright. I like how... Maybe I should flip the colors because the green blends in the back. There you go. Reverse the rainbow. Touch the rainbow. Skittles! I really liked Skittles when I was younger, but I've been avoiding eating too much sugar lately, and Skittles has a lot of sugar. Okay. Let's do the same with the other layers. Merge layer. All black. Add a white outline. Okay. I wonder if we should make this go to the right instead. Yeah, I think it's better when they all go in one direction. We're almost done, chat. We're almost done. We got this. Then we'll call it a night after we finish this one, and I'll change the thumbnail because I feel bad that I was gonna do the other one, but I ended up doing this one because I thought it was gonna be fast. I thought I was gonna finish this one relatively quickly, but I think I got too distracted to talk to you guys. You guys are always just a distraction to me. You guys should stop that.
Oh god, I didn't realize how long it has been since your turn to die's last update.
How long has it been? How long has it been? Okay, maybe I should like... There you go. Make it so the drop shadow isn't so prominent. There you go.
Story 2021.
Dang. Dang. I got an idea how to do this actually. What if we did something like this? We push this up, and then we have Super Freak. Okay, what color should we use? Red? I always like to use red for everything.
They did release a Steam version with some mini stories in 2023 though.
I see. How long is that story going for? I don't know if it was better this way or if I did something like this was better. Like if I moved this back down and I moved this to the right.
I think it started in 2017.
That's crazy to go that long. What's this song from? This is Omori, but I don't remember what fight this was. Maybe it was like the twin sisters. Or was this fighting inside the whale?
But the wait time is bad.
Ah, I see. Maybe I'll play that game then. That way it's just like Silk Song. It's the Silk Song of our generation now. Alright, I think this is good. Let me go like, maybe do something like this. Oh, it's this song. This is like the perfect song to end the stream on. Dun. I gotta play Omori again. That game was like very touching at the end. I really think that would be fun if there was like another Omori sequel or fan game that really dives into the subjects of Omori. Alright, this one is, I would say, is done. Give me a second. Oh, we should also like the wiggle line here. It's like try to get in there. Let's try to wiggle his way in there. The little wiggle lines to show that try to dig its way in. Alright, this one's good. Let me go send it to Fufu for approval. Actually, let me go add some shading to that cat. Where is the cat? Guess not.
How are you planning on spreading the spooky month streams BTW?
I guess like it's gonna be like last year. Every day is a spooky month game. And then I just gotta play each game one at a time. So I'm just gonna play into the completion since RPG Maker games tend to be really short. So we're just gonna go one game at a time. Okay. There you go. That's a cute kitty cat. Alright, now it's done. Okay. Best of Fufu. There's so much things going on. This thumbnail is so crazy. But it looks cute. I like it. Let me send it to Fufu. Let me send it to Fufu. Here's how the thumbnail came out. Anything need revising? Also, did Katie need any revisions on the previous thumbnail? It still needs to be submitted on VGen. Alright.
Keep in mind it depends on the game. You should probably check how long they are.
Most of the games tend to be rather shortish. But I'll check. I'll check just in case. Alright though. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing this drawing, but I'm gonna have to change the thumbnail because I didn't realize how much time I would spend on Fufu. But yeah, now's a good time for me to call it a night. Thank you guys for coming in to the stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. Let's see someone who's online.
Thanks for the stream, Carrot.
Thank you guys for coming. I enjoy your presence. Present with a T. I'm hungry. Give me like some cookies. Good thing I bought those cookies. Why is everyone playing Genshin Impact right now? Was there a what's it called? Was there an update recently? Alright. We're going to raid Starcross since they're doing Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact? More like Genshin these acts. Or maybe Gent G Shin.
No clue. I haven't
Me
touched
neither.
that game in a while.
Those impacts maybe more like gun ship in packs. Regardless, sheepy raid. Alright guys, thank you guys for coming.
Impact? More like Jan Shin's impacts. Or maybe G Shino's impact.
That was a really good race message actually. That was pretty good. I'm pretty proud of that one. Alright guys, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did.
I did play Z's recently. Got Nekomata dupe.
I want to get back into... I'm gonna go like stop the music. Stop the music. Stop. I want to kind of get back into playing Hoyo games, but at the same time, the Hoyo games are such a grind. I feel so exhausted thinking about playing them. I don't know, but it would be fun if it wasn't so grindy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. We'll see. Maybe one day. I still got the ZZZ. I bought those cream puffs, and I got this Burnus on my desk, which is very cute. I really like the way this Burnus outfit looks like. Burnus. You can see her butt. Alright guys, I'm gonna... Thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. It was fun. I'll see you guys next time. See you tomorrow for Minecraft. Couple them on Skype block. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Video games. Bye-bye.
Alin.
No! On my last will, I say nay! Say goodbye to you, all your life points. Hey, dog. Oh, he's so cute. He's looking at me. Okay, guys. I'm jumping off. I'm gonna grab a snack. I'm starving. Bye-bye.